Good morning, students. Today I am going to start activity sheet 5. This activity sheet is about lesson number 3.1, God's greatest gifts, and lesson number 3.2, environmental pollution. So your first exercise is read these lines. So what you have to do, first we have to read these lines, and after that answer the following questions related to this paragraph. Now see, the pollution of land is due to the increasing quantities of industrial and household waste. Every day, our factories produce new and different kinds of goods for people to buy. The old ones are thrown out with the household rubbish. Burning this pollutes the air, dumping it in rivers and seas pollutes the water, tipping it on land makes an unpleasant sight and also takes up much valuable space. So this paragraph is related to the chapters. Now, see the questions. What is the pollution of land due to? This answer is given in the first line. You can see here. The pollution of land is due to the increasing quantities of industrial and household waste. So this much is your first answer. Now see the second question. What do factories produce and why? Now see. Second line. Every day our factories produce new and different kinds of goods for people to buy. So this must be your answer number 2. Now see the third question. What do people do with their old goods? What do people do with their old goods? Now see. Here it is in the third line. The old one is given. So after the old you can write goods. The old goods. Once you have to remove. Okay. The old goods are thrown out with the household rubbish. This much only you have to write. Only in the place of ones you have to write goods. The old goods are thrown out with the household rubbish. Now see the next question. What happens when we burn the household rubbish? So what happens when we burn? When we burn, what happens? See. See here, this pollutes the air. Burning this pollutes the air. So this is the answer. How you have to write? We pollute. When we burn the household rubbish, air gets polluted. Okay. When we burn the household rubbish, air gets polluted. Now see the next question. How do we pollute our rivers and seas? How do we pollute? We pollute our rivers. You can see here, answer is given. Dumping it. This is your main answer. Now you have to write in your own word. We pollute our rivers and seas. From the question you can take. Okay. We pollute our rivers and seas by dumping waste in it. Dumping waste in it. Now, see the next question. Why shouldn't we tip our household rubbish on land? Why shouldn't? Why we should not tip our household rubbish on land? Means here and there. Why we shouldn't tip? Now see the answer. What happened? Tipping it on land makes an unpleasant sight and also take up much valuable space. So this is the answer. Now, how you have to write? We shouldn't tip our household rubbish on land because it makes an unpleasant sight and also takes up much valuable space. Now, seventh question. Give the opposite of produce and valuable. So, produce, you can write consume, CONSUME. Valuable, you can write invaluable, INVALUABLE, invaluable. Now come to the next exercise. Read each sentence correctly. Rewrite each sentence correctly. Now, so what you have to do, some little mistakes are there in all the sentences, you have to correct it and rewrite it. Now see the first one. The Californian pines are oldest trees. So here you know that you had studied adjectives and here oldest is given. So oldest is what? It is superlative word. EST is coming. So before superlative word we have to put the. So your answer become the Californian pines are the oldest trees. Okay. Again I am repeating. The Californian pine are the oldest trees. Now next one. Trees lives longer than any other animal. Here two mistakes are there. In the place of live, lives will come, LIVES, and in the place of animal, animals will come. Okay, both the place you have to put S. Now third one. Without trees, no any life would be possible. So here no is given, so no need to put any. You have to remove this any. Without trees, no life would be possible. Now the fourth one. The green leaf of trees absorb carbon dioxide. So here we are not talking about only one leaf. We are talking about leaves. So here should be what you have to write in the place of leaf. Leaves. LEAVES. Okay. So the green leaves of trees absorb carbon dioxide. Now fifth one. The rings of a tree can serve for a chart of rainfall. Here for is given. In the place of for, what you have to write? In the place of for you have to write as. As. The rings of a tree can serve as a chart of rainfall. Now sixth one. Man has invented many things to take place of wood. So your answer, man has invented many things in place of wood. In place of wood. 2, you have to remove this 2. Okay. In place of wood. Take also you have to remove. In the place of this you have to write in. In. Now see the third one. Rewrite each sentence in the passive form. So passive form you had studied in previous classes also, and previously also I told you what is passive voice. So in your course, active and passive voice, two voices are there, active and passive voice. In short, I will explain you. In brief, I will explain in grammar. Okay. So here active means when subject come first and after that action will come. Subject means who does this action. Okay. The person. Subject means the person or any thing who does the action, and action is what? Verb. What he did, what the person done in the sentence is called action. So in active voice, subject come first and after that action. In passive voice, you have to change it. Action come first and after that we put the subject at the end with by. By, by. Again I am repeating. In passive voice, we put the subject at the end of the sentence with by. Okay. Like for an example, in active voice we can say Ravi has painted the house. In passive voice we can write the house was painted by Ravi. Again I am repeating, the house was painted by Ravi. Here the verb form is always comes in third form. Okay, remember this. Some little things you have to remember always. Always you have to put the subject at the end in passive voice with by, 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 and always it should be in third form. Now see, the roots of trees hold the soil together. Now you have to change in passive voice. The soil is held. In the place of hold, H-O-L-D, hold, you have to write held, H-E-L-D. The soil is held together by the roots of the trees. By the roots of the trees. Now see the second one. We need lots of wood for making paper. We need, here, we, subject. We need lots of wood for making paper. Now we have to change it in passive voice. Lots of wood is needed for making paper by us. Okay, lots of wood is needed for making paper by us. Now see the third one. Tagore started a school named Shanti Niketan. Here Tagore is subject in the sentence. What he did? He started a school named Shanti Niketan. Now, we have what you have to do? We have to put the action first. A school named Shanti Niketan was started by Tagore. Okay? A school named Shanti Niketan was started by Tagore. Now, fourth one. We can tell the age of a tree by counting the rings on its trunk. We can tell the age of a tree. Here again, we is there, subject is there, and what we are doing? Counting the rings of its trunk. Okay? The age of a tree can be told by counting the rings on its trunk. Again, I am repeating, the age of a tree can be told by counting the rings of its trunk. Now, fifth one. Nature takes millions of years to form an inch of soil in thickness. Now, nature is subject here, and what it did? Take millions of years to form an inch of soil in thickness. Now, we have to write in passive voice. Millions of years are taken to form an inch of soil in thickness by nature. As I told you, nature is subject in this sentence. So, by nature. Again, I am repeating. Millions of years are taken to form an inch of soil in thickness by nature. Okay, so this exercise is finished here. Now, fourth one. Join each pair of sentences by using the words in bracket. Very easy, as we had done in grammar. Okay, we have to join these sentences with the word given in bracket. Two sentences are there. We have to join this word in these two sentences and make it one sentence. Tagore started a school. This is first sentence. He called it Shanti Niketan. Now, Tagore started a school which he called Shanti Niketan. Again, I am repeating. See clearly. Tagore started a school which he called Shanti Niketan. See, I didn't use it again. Okay? So, after called, Shanti Niketan will come. Tagore started a school which he called Shanti Niketan. Now see the next one. We value trees for their usefulness. We value trees for their beauty. Two things are there. And you have to add not only but also. See, we value trees not only for their usefulness but also for their beauty. Again, I am repeating, we value trees not only for their usefulness but also for their beauty. Now, third one. Columbus landed in America in 1492. These trees were already there. Now see when. You have to put when into sentences. When Columbus landed in America in 1492, these trees were already there. Okay, again I am repeating. When Columbus landed in America in 1492, these trees were already there. Now the fourth one. The leaves of trees gives out a lot of water vapor. It helps to keep the air cool. Now you have to add which. The leaves of trees give out a lot of water vapor, which helps to keep the air cool. Okay, what you had done? When you add which after vapor, you have to remove it. The leaves of trees give out a lot of water vapor, which helps to keep the air cool. Now, fifth one. Men in olden days used wood to cook their food. They used wood to keep themselves warm. You have to add and. Now see. Men in olden days used wood to cook their food and to keep themselves warm. Again, I am repeating. Men in olden days used wood to cook their food and to keep themselves warm. Now finish. See, fifth exercise. There is one mistake in each line of the passage given below. Underline the mistake and write it correctly on the given space. In this exercise, remember this, you have to underline the mistake first and after that you have to write the correct word in front of this. Now see, the starch producing by the, here producing. What is the mistake? Producing. In the place of producing, what you have to write? Produced. P-R-O-D-U-C-E-D. Produced. Okay? Here writing is not clear, but you have to understand. See the next line. By the green leaf. Again, leaf. In the place of leaf, what will come? Leaves. L-E-A-V-E-S. Leaves. Now, leaves of trees serves as food for animals. But from this, here, but from this, from is wrong. In the place of from, what will come? For. F-O-R. For. But for this, all animal would die. All animal would die from lack. Here the mistake is animal is given. In the place of animal, animals. A-N-I-M-A-L-S. Animals. Okay. Now, animals would die from lack of food. Animals get all theirs. Here, theirs is given. In the place of theirs, there will come. T-H-E-I-R. There. Their food from plants or with eating. with eating is given, with is wrong. In the place of with you have to write by, by. By eating animals that food, okay, that food on plants. Here food is given. What is given? Food. In the place of food you have to write feed, F-E-E-D. Okay, so with eating animals that feed on plants. So now this much only I will taught you. So we will continue in next video. Now I'm going to end this. Thank you.